So when we talk about design, it's not only just design as a form-giving thing. As you're pretty much aware of, it can be used, of course, as production design, but we also today talk about communication design, service design, technology design, etc. So the design discipline has developed a lot during the last 10 years, I would say. If you go back only 5 years in Denmark, people could not agree, well, we still can't, but we definitely couldn't agree about a design definition only 5 years ago. Some part of the design environment was only considering design as being anchored in product design and the design anchored in form giving and aesthetics, and wouldn't take all the other design disciplines serious. Today, everybody in the design field in Denmark acknowledges that design is not only a thing about form giving or aesthetics, it's also about improving the services or working with design in your business model, working with design, of course, in product and technology field. And why is it that it's so important to involve designers in the full product development and in the strategy? Well, as you will, I think, agree, designers, among other competences, is very good at identify a problem and bringing the problem from identifying the problem to the recognition through the research phase, together with other competences, of course. And what designers further are very good at is from this recognition phase to the solution. And when it comes to that, designers are quite unique, I would say, and the best to make sure that we have a successful process from the recognition phase through the realization to the solution. It has been discussed how to work with designers, and when it comes to the design schools, we in Denmark still have some design schools issues and challenges, I would say, because a lot of the students at the design schools are unfortunately still trained to be artists and not being designers working in multidisciplinary teams. When it comes to our opinion in the Danish Design Center, we think that it's very important and necessary for the designers to acknowledge that and accept that the designers should not work on a standalone basis. They should work in, as I said, multidisciplinary teams together with the production people, together with the development people, together with marketing people, together with the anthropologists, etc. Some years ago, Danish companies were only working with design in the implementation phase and was only considering, as I indicated, design as a form-giving thing in the back end of a production phase. That changed a lot, actually. Today, Danish designers are working very closely together with all the other competencies mentioned in the front-end innovation as well. So we think that the best results when it comes to companies working with design will be brought or ensured if the Danish enterprises involve the design companies and involve the designers from the beginning of the front-end process and through the development to the realization process, and not only as a back-end thing. Now I would like to show you some example of the wide range of the design definition, so to speak. Of course, we can consider design, as mentioned, as aesthetic and form-giving thing. But design can also add a lot when it comes to the functional value. Functional design is problem solving and will optimize giving functionality because of the use of design. You can use design as to activate your senses. You can use design as a branding tool, of course, and you can use design, as mentioned when I talked about our business development projects, as part of holistic solution to global changes, to problems in society, and to individual needs. As you may know already, we have been producing windmills in Denmark since 1973, and electric cars are becoming more and more popular in Denmark these years. And how do we do that when it comes to electric cars? In Denmark we pay, you wouldn't believe it, but you pay 400% of tax when you buy a car. So cars are extremely expensive in Denmark. But when you buy an electric car, you don't pay tax at all. So electric cars are very cheap in Denmark compared to normal cars, and that is a driver to make sure that more and more in Denmark people are buying electric-driven cars instead of traditional cars.